Hello. Welcome to our channel. First of all, sign up and leave your like. After a brief stay in Brazil, Neymar returned to France to resume rehabilitation work at Paris Saint-Germain. The Brazilian Neymar to the club's training center this Thursday, the 27th, and removed the immobilization boot he used after surgery on his right ankle. Neymar returned to the training center, with members of the Paris Saint-Germain medical department and the surgeons who operated on him to remove his protective boot today, announced PSG, in a brief statement. After receiving reassuring results about his testicles, the PSG said in an official statement that Neymar's tests are reassuring and that the player will now follow his rehabilitation protocol in Paris. In early March, Neymar was recovering from an injury suffered against Lille on February 19 through conservative treatment, but the club's doctors opted for surgery due to the recent history of the 31-year-old player. The player's last problem from the same region occurred in November, at Brazil's debut in the World Cup in Qatar. At the time, Neymar had a bone edema detected shortly after the confrontation against Serbia in the first round, and only returned to play in the round of 16 against South Korea. Neymar has a history of injuries to his right ankle. For the first time that the player had a problem in the region was in 2014, when he was out of 8 Barcelona matches for once in the tendons. In 2019, Neymar tore a ligament at the site, and he returned to the World Cup. Initially, PSG doctors opted for a conservative treatment, without surgery, but there were no results. The operation, then, was carried out on March 10. Neymar had been having great numbers in the 2022-2023 season for Paris Saint-Germain. Until the surgery, the Brazilian played 29 games, with 19 goals scored and 16 assists. The Parisian club did not reveal a forecast for the return of the player, who should only return to the pitches in the next European season, starting in August. In the final stretch of the current season, PSG have just 6 more games to play, as they are out of the French Cup and the Champions League. In the French, the team is heading for a new title, with 8 points ahead of second-placed Olympique de Marseille. "I will come back stronger," that's what Neymar said after PSG announced his surgery. The player has been receiving support from several players on social networks, including compatriots Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., both from Real Madrid. In this way, Neymar will no longer play in the current season, which will end in June. Until the surgery, Neymar had been having a good season, which was only interrupted for the World Cup in Qatar, between November and December of last year. There were 29 matches, with 19 goals and 16 assists. Despite the Parisian club not revealing the forecast return of the player, who should only return to the lawns in the next European season, we remain in the crowd so that his recovery is fast and complete. What do you think of Neymar's return to PSG? Do you think he will play for PSG again, or will the team continue with the player's negotiation? Tell us here in the comments. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching us, and until next time.